What's going on, guys? JFC here. Team of the Year is here, and Team of the Year icons are here too, by the way. And we are seeing a market rise right now. We'll talk about if that's going to continue or if that's kind of like a little bit of a mirage right now, but let's have a look at these Team of the Year icons. If you guys don't want to deal with trading at all, you guys can go to the link in my description, go to u7buy.com. They're a fast and very, very reliable coin service. The 5% tax is also covered. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Thank you to U7Buy for sponsoring the video. Now let's get back to it. Nice thing about these cards is they are promo cards, right? You can check right here. You can see how much supply there is of these cards, right? Most of the time, icons are not going to have this much supply. There's only like 8 of them out, and each page is like at least a minute long, or like 30 seconds even. So that tells you there's a lot more supply than for a usual icon. So that does mean a few things for the market that we'll talk about. But these Team of the Year icons look like incredible. They are better than their primes. Pirlo looks really good at 82 pace. You got Pires here with 5-star skill moves, 6'2". Those in-games are great. Finesse shot trait as well. Vidic looks very, very meta. Beckham looks really, really good, honestly. All those traits, 6 foot high, 4'4". The passing's obviously just ridiculous. So is the dribbling. Like, this card looks absolutely insane, and it can play center mid. And I think as a center mid, this is going to be like that position for him, as say in a 4-4-2 or 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, that kind of center mid that's more box to box. Ruud Gullit is there. I mean, people aren't really gonna be able to afford this Gullit card, but he looks, unbelievable, right? This is basically moments Gullit. Not much more needs to be said about Team of the Year icon Gullit, but so yeah, these cards are getting packed a lot. If you look at the Team of the Year prices right now, I think Benzema's not really as much as I expected him to be. Mbappe is like 9 mil, Messi's 4 mil, and where's Benzema? Is there no Benzema? Why is he just not here? So Benzema's not as much as I maybe expected him to be. I thought he'd be more around like 2.5 at this point. He's right around 2 mil right now. There's actually a decent amount of supply on this Benzema card, honestly. It's not a crazy amount, but it's it's pretty decent. I think it's more than usual for a Team of the Year card. But this is very interesting because he has 5-star weak foot also. Like, this card is absolutely bonkers. I mean, it got everything you'd want to apart from 5-star skills. And 5-star skills really is only just like a added bonus on cards. This card can definitely have a little bit of effect on the market. We'll talk about in 1 sec. When we look at FUTBin, we can see it a little bit better. If you go to the store here, we're just seeing promo packs like like crazy right now. Not that that's surprising. By the way, I have 112. We're getting towards that like 150 pack mark, and we will open either the video on stream. Yeah, we have the New Year special pack, 500,000 coins. And if you look at the odds, it's 1.1% for a Team of the Year card. This pack is $30. I don't know how many pounds it is, but please don't open this. I'm just please don't. You have a 1.1% chance of packing a Team of the Year card. Elite Pack Plus is out. I mean, there's just so much here that is out and adding supply to the market right now. And we also got Sergio Ramos today, which is just a crazy SBC. It's not quite as crazy as I thought it was going to be. It's still a very good card. Like, it's a really good card. But if it had like 86 pace plus or something like that, like the flashback Varane did last year during Team of the Year, it would have killed the center back market. This won't, or at least hasn't done that yet. So if you want to do Ramos, you sure can. He's expensive. He's got, 88, 87, 86, 85. That's pretty expensive, but I mean, he's going to be really good. He got the PSG links also. We're getting flash upgrades. This one expires in 2 minutes. I didn't even do it because it's a rare gold pack and tradable, and it requires like 7 or 8 golds with a couple rares. I'm not even doing that. I hate rare gold packs. I hate them. So we'll see if that refreshes in a minute or so here, and we'll see what the next flash upgrade looks like. Then we got the 87 plus base or World Cup hero that refreshed. That one is not super worth it, but your upside is pretty high in that. And if Fodder drops more, then you'll be looking like it's not as bad there. And then objectives, we have Team of the Year Moments and Gundogan, who of course I was expecting a little better card than this. I'll be honest, this card is just a few weeks behind. It just is 78 pace. Like, it's not bad by any means, but it just doesn't have the physicals for me, or the interceptions for me, or the speed, unfortunately. And that's just the reality of an objective card. They just can't, for whatever reason, make it meta. The Berardi card was much better. I completed him. Gundogan is not quite as good. Okay, so the Flash SBC went away, and then it just never came back. All right, I don't know why they do that. Like, Flash SBCs used to come out all the time during promos, and like they'd come out like once an hour, and it would be like 18 a day, and there's just flash upgrades this year. They've just sucked, I'll be honest. Okay, let's have a look now at the market. There's a few things to look at right now that are very interesting. Let's take it like one by one here. I was really, really confident in buying Mbappe yesterday because we had that League Gun Player of the Month panic. that still could happen whenever they drop Mbappe. He might drop a little bit more, but for right now, if you bought him at like 680 to 700K, I mean, you're looking great right now. I don't hate finishing weekend league and then selling him. If you want to make a profit and do his player of the month, that's not a bad idea if you got the fodder for it. But the really meta cards like Aloe, Yaya, and Ginola are up in price right now, because like we talked about yesterday, I was like, okay, if really just team of the year comes out, we'll probably see the market do pretty well today, and we're seeing it do pretty well. If you look at this team of the year, you know, it's right now it's only been out for about 3 hours that I'm recording this video, because by the way, I am not making a video tomorrow. So it's my usual day off, but I'm not going to be in town, so I will not have a video tomorrow, unfortunately. But we'll be back on Sunday night at going into Monday. I probably have like all next week double uploads. Honestly, we're gonna be going pretty hard for team of the year, but I didn't expect this early on Benzema to be this cheap or Messi. Honestly, Mbappe is kind of just a wild card, because like he's gonna be like 5 mil, 6 mil plus no matter what. But I would say this is interesting for the market. This does have some interesting ramifications, because if Benzema starts just dropping, I think there is a slight chance that affects the attacker market a little bit, because he's so insanely good. You know, these cards are the best in the game, but then you also apply that to midfielders, defenders, and the goalkeeper and stuff like that. We could see some price drops or sort of price corrections when team of the years come out for all the other positions like midfielders and defenders, because say Jude Bellingham, Luka Modric is probably going to be the cheapest one out of the midfielders. And if he's still absolutely insane and he's a little bit cheaper than we expect, we could see some midfielders not doing as well and selling a little bit. So I was actually curious to see what Lewandowski's price was last year at this time. You know, this is a pretty similar card. I think it's actually a little bit worse than Benzema, with also worse links. And he was actually Friday 2 mil, but that's kind of, you can't really tell. Saturday was 1.8 right there. So 1.8 million on Saturday. It seems like Benzema is going to be not that expensive tomorrow. It doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. He just keeps dropping, you know, by literally the minute he's dropping lower and lower. And it was 2.3 million an hour ago. Let's have a look, actually. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he started 3 mil, then 2.2, and it just keeps going down. And I think it's going to keep going down. I would be surprised if he's 1.8 on Saturday. I think this card might keep dropping. The reason I bring that up is because that could limit possibly some rises that we're potentially going to see. Now, it's tough to say exactly who that's going to affect. I still think in general, the market's going to do well after team of the year, and sort of apart from maybe this weekend with the Sunday sell-off, I think it should start to go and rise up a little bit. But if you do have cards coming in that are team of the year icons and team of the year cards that are just not really as expensive as maybe you would think, plus SBCs coming in, there's a chance that the market doesn't rise up as much as maybe years past, but I still do think that we'll see that rise after team of the year. I still do believe that, and like right towards the end of it. So if we're sitting here right now without a team, what I think I would do is, apart from Mbappe and like the impacts cards, you know, team of the year should just keep dropping a little bit, and team of the year icons are probably gonna do the same thing. You can buy your team, but you might have to hold on to it a little bit longer. Like the return on investment might not be immediate, because I think the Sunday sell-off could drop things, but then I think over the long term you'll probably be looking pretty good. That's what I think, at least. You know, this rapid rise we're seeing right now, like on Mbappe and on Yaya and that kind of thing, I think it's a little bit of a mirage. People just kind of panic buying quickly for team of the year. Because team of the year's out, and people like have the idea of buying right when team of the year drops, right? So it is a tiny bit inflated. I still think over the long term it's not a bad idea, but once again, EA are doing a very good job of like, this is a year where it's so difficult to gauge what's happening because there's so much content on the way, and we have a cross-platform market, which means just more supply in general. Of course, it means a little bit more demand also, but you've seen firsthand this year what panic selling and panic buying can look like. It happens so fast and it happens so quickly that some things can really be, you know, a mirage, where that's not actually what's kind of happening with the market. So the best time to buy team of the year cards, though, I think is going to be like the first or second day when all of the team of the years are in packs. That's going to be the prime time probably to buy team of the year. And you might be asking, okay, we never buy promo cards when they're in packs. Why would you want to buy team of the year cards when they're in packs? And the reason being is because people have so many saved packs for team of the year, right? This Benzema card, he's not going to get packed very much, but he'll get packed a lot more. And when all the team of the years are in packs, you're going to have Modric's and like Hakimi's, Theo's, that kind of thing. Get packed a decent amount because there's just so many people on the game, and opening packs as well. So that's usually the first day to buy team of the years, when all of the team of the years go into packs. That's a pretty good time. So we'll talk about that when the time comes, of course. We go and look at fodder, it's dropping, you know, like we talked about yesterday. 84s are just dropping and dropping and dropping. Same with 86s, 85s. Really every rating is going down because there's just so much supply hitting the market right now that was just going to happen. With 91s, we're seeing them drop also because De Bruyne and Lewandowski are in packs. As you can see right now, just for 3 hours, Benzema's been out of packs. So I'm recording this video. He's 66,500. So that's a good sign for like the R91s, is that when they are out of packs, they should do pretty well. And hopefully, we're going to have De Bruyne, Benzema, and Messi out of packs during the Team of the Year. And then after that, it's just Lewandowski. If he gets a Team of the Year honorable mention card, then he's out of packs too. So literally no 91s will be in packs. That's what we're kind of hoping for with 91s. That's when they could really fly. That's when you could see them go up to like 70-something thousand. That would be the dream, especially when maybe Monday we get that gamble SBC. We have that 88 plus mid prime or World Cup icon. I think that's what's going to be probably coming on Monday. So because I'm not making a video tomorrow, I think that if you want to look at fodder, I think 86s at like 12,000. If they go down to like that level, they might not, because it depends on what they drop. They dropped some stuff today, but I think 86s at like the usual buy prices like 12,000. 84 is going to like 2.5, 2.4. That's going to be money. 87s can go to like 16s. 88s can go to like 23, 22. 89, same thing, going to like 32. That's just speculation, what it could look like in like 48 hours from now. But I do believe, even despite all the supply, I think that if you want to like a short-term hold on fodder, I think it's gonna be a really good idea. Buying on Saturday or Sunday and then selling when the gamble SBC comes out on Monday. And then making sure you're out of fodder before Team of the Year. The full Team of the Year comes into packs, because that's going to be when we see another big wave of supply hitting the market. So guys, I don't know how I missed this. I literally just completely missed this. It's Paul Pogba is coming as a Team of the Year flashback. This card is going to be done by so many people. Like, this is going to make this is why 91s were a good buy. This is why, because this is going to be like an 88 rated squad, probably in here at 87 at least, depending on what they make his stats. And Pogba is going to be good. He's good in FIFA, and this card is going to be sick. They're really going all out for SBCs in terms of like cards, like meta cards that are SBCs. This is why, like, I think the market rise could be a little bit not as much as usual, because these SBCs are going to be crazy good. People are, SBCs, people are always tempted to do them, and they do them, like, that's for sure. We still got Mbappe on the way. So okay, well, I think that's it. I'm gonna be opening all my packs. I said yesterday in my video, should I do it on a video or on stream? If I do it on stream, by the way, it'll be a video, so you don't have to worry about like if you're gonna miss it, because it'll be a video no matter what. So comment down below if that changes, because I think most people picked video. I don't know if everybody understood that, like, if I do a stream, it'll be on video anyway. It'll be up on my YouTube channel, so you won't be missing out on anything, but it just won't be edited. That's the key difference there. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. I love you all. I'll see you next video very, very soon. Peace.